You know, short little story for you guys. I saw the Barbie movie. My wife wanted to see it, and I was like, unironically, it looks funny, and I've heard it's funny. I'll go with you. So I went because I thought it was okay, and like just spent time with my wife. But it ended up being hysterical. Like if you're some macho guy, you're like, I'm not gonna see a Barbie movie. It was freaking hilarious. Like my sides hurt. But we go in there. But one of the craziest things that happened is we get in there. And we bought tickets with assigned seats. Yeah, like when you order movie tickets, you can like pick the seats you want. So my wife, of course, picked some in a row that was had seats in the middle because she was why not? And she picks those. So we get there, and we go to like row 9 seats. I don't know, H and I or something like that. And we go to the row, and there's a guy and his kid, and this kid's like a teen. The kid's a boy. And they're sitting in our seats, and my wife's like, I think that's our seats. And the guy's like, what? And he just looks exasperated. He looked kind of rednecky, and she's like, yeah, we've got. And she shows the tickets. She's like, we've got these two, and he's like, and he gets up, and he's like, come on, boy, and they move a few seats down. And I was like, ooh, all right, that was weird. So we sit down and we're watching like the like when you get to the theater like 15 minutes early, not the previews, the thing before the previews. We're watching that, and then like another group of people come in and they walk up to the guy and they're like, oh, you're in our seats, and he's like, oh my god, there's so many empty seats, just sit somewhere else. And like for them, this is the first thing they've said to this guy. And they're just like, okay, and like this guy was just like extremely confrontational. He was extremely confrontational. And so they're like, okay. So they sit somewhere else, and it ends up being like, then someone else comes and they wanted that seat. And so they're like, well, he's in our seat. And the guy's like, oh my God, you guys are acting so childish. And I was like, really? Really? They're acting childish? I was like, but this guy looked like he was ready to throw hands. I didn't say anything. I kept all that into my internal monologue. This is the Barbie movie. The trailers play. One of them was for like a similar chick flick movie, and the guy's turning to his kid. He's like, "Man, that looks stupid, doesn't it?" And I was just like, "These people don't seem like they're here to watch the Barbie movie." The movie starts, and in the first like 30 seconds, you could tell it's a movie about Barbie, and he's like, "What?" And he's like, yeah, boy, go outside and ask someone what is it, see what theater this is. See what theater this is. And like the kid runs out, and again the kid's like 18 or something, and he comes back in, he's like, says Barbie, Dad. And he's like, God damn it, what the hell? He was in the wrong theater. He was in there picking a fight with everybody, and he was in the wrong mucking theater. And as he starts to like stomp out while complaining about how stupid Barbie is, like all like me and the other people that had a conflict with this guy were all like snickering, because it's like, man, you're the dumbest one in here. You can't even read the sign on the door. You probably push when it says pool. And for me, that was one of the most memorable parts of the movie, was dealing with that guy. That's karma. Dude, it was so dumb. I hope whatever movie he was supposed to see, he was like 20 minutes late for.